Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So, I usually do a lot of what I call chalk paintings on the black canvas. And I have several white canvases. I'm trying to do some paintings. I need to catch up on so many things. But I thought it would be cool to do the same kind of things, the grays, the black, and the other colors, kind of the opposite of what I do with that. And so here we are. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing my flowers. I have a silver on here, and I have this white, which is like a crystal, and it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. It's probably, you could say, like a glitter in there. So that will add some contrast. I have a frog in my throat and it doesn't want to let go. So it's kind of a cool thing to be able to do that. I had a interesting morning with Owen. He knew that his grandma was going to come pick him up today, and as much as he loves his grandma and as much as he can't wait to see her, it's also all against routine, because routine means mommy picks him up, because today is music day and his vision therapy. But I was doing an autism. I spoke at a group today, sharing our journey with autism and telling about our story and what autism means to us, to me and Owen. So it was a great opportunity to be able to share our story and talk about all of that. But it also meant Owen is off routine. So again, as much as he loves his time with his grandma, it is again a bit harder for him because it is so off what he is used to doing, which is mommy picking him up. But he will be fine. I will just hear about it a lot. And that's okay. I mean, that's part of him growing, and that's part of him figuring out how to tell his story. And, it's always interesting, but it is amazing that he has come this far. The doctors had told me that he may not talk, and I kept telling him he can do anything he sets his mind to. He is amazing. He is a brainiac of all brainiacs and doesn't forget a thing. So he's my amazing. I tell him that all the time, that he is just absolutely my amazing. So, he is with his grandma still. We're getting ready to go to his vision therapy. So I'll meet them in just a little while to get him. But my nights, I've been really sick the last few nights, last few days. And so I've been falling asleep and waking up and falling asleep and waking up. So I thought I would try to do my painting a bit earlier than have been the last few nights. So thought I would do this really quickly before I went to pick him up for his therapy. So here we are. But he was very excited about going to school today. And I didn't get a call from his teacher today on Friday. Today's Monday. On Friday, I had gotten a call from his teacher stating that he had ripped some of, excuse me, some of the books from his arts and crafts teacher's room. And that just he thinks some things are funny and he doesn't know how to interact or let something just go. And so that's kind of, it's hard. It's emotional. It's trying to get him to understand that, it's different. But he is, I gotta sneeze. Frogs and sneezing. I always think I do too many of the little fluff and stuffs. I knew it was coming. So, anyways. So thank you so much for being a part of our journey. And I think that is where we're at. So I do O for Owen. And then L. And B. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Toodles, toodles.